It's Euro 2024 Match Day 2, and it gets started with Croatia and Albania on Wednesday, 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time in Hamburg, Germany. It's the first ever meeting between these nations and regional rivals in the first game of Match Day 2 after Match Day 1 concludes on Tuesday. Now, I had high hopes for Croatia coming into the Euros, but they were cut to pieces Match Day 1 versus Spain, losing 3-0, and all 3 goals coming in the first half. The one positive is that Spain was a team that had held possession in every single game they played, 136 games straight, going all the way back to 2008. But at halftime, Croatia held 57% of the possession, and they even ended the game with 53% of the possession, oddly outpossessing Spain in this game. Croatia had 5 shots on target, the same as Spain. They did hold an edge in XG, actually creating 2.38 XG, and they did miss a PK as well, but this game was basically over at halftime. They'll get a chance to pick up a win versus one of the outsiders of the tournament, Albania, who did come out strong, scoring 23 seconds into their game versus Italy, only to concede twice within 20 minutes and go on to lose that game 2-1. Najim Bahrami's goal for Albania was also the fastest in Euros history, coming off that poor Italian throw-in 23 seconds in. Despite the loss to Spain, Croatia has actually been in amazing form overall, since also losing to Spain in the 2021 Euros. Since that time, they are 25-7-6. They had won 6 straight prior to that Match Day 1 loss, where they had outscored opponents 12-3 in that time. So it's now just 6 losses across their last 38 games, and they've come versus Austria, Argentina, Turkey, Wales, and Spain twice. In fact, 3 of their last 7 losses in all competitions have come against Spain. So take out Spain and a couple other top opponents, and Croatia has usually been a good bet. The Eagles of Albania gave their all versus Italy, but they were clearly the second best team on the pitch. They had just 35% possession, and they created just 0.38 XG. They had 2 wins prior to that loss, but those came against Azerbaijan and Liechtenstein. Overall, they're 2-2-3 in their past 7. Now, Croatia, they had more possession versus Spain. They'll certainly have more possession here versus Albania. They should control the pace of the game here and create plenty of chances to get 3 points and rebound. There's a few different ways that I can see betting this game. I do expect Croatia to get the win, but Croatia at minus 225 to win certainly won't net you much. So let's look at some creative ways in a potential same-game parlay that you could get some better odds. So if you go Croatia to win, maybe add both teams to get a card. You could lower that to minus 130. In Albania's last game versus Italy, both teams had 2 cards. You could have another option of Croatia to win to 0. If you don't think Albania gets on the score sheet, that would be plus 110. If you go Croatia to win and get the most shots in the game, that would be minus 163. Albania were outshot 17-8 in shots and 5-1 on target versus Italy. Or Croatia to win and some sort of under bet. Croatia to win and under 5 goals, minus 150. Croatia to bet under 4 goals, plus 105. Now, both of these teams weren't great in Match Day 1, but I'm still going to side with Croatia, the more experienced team here, in my bet to win in a close game. So out of all those options, I'm going to go Croatia to win and under 4 goals, coming in at plus 105 for the best bet in Croatia versus Albania on Wednesday.